those who are involved in this particular event for today. The governor himself arrived about 5-10 minutes ago at precisely 10:20 a.m. The event itself is beginning somehow within its stipulated time. 10 a.m. it was, and we witnessed a lot of activity at the venue of this exhibition. Indeed, out there is heavy traffic leading into the grounds of the Hotel Presidential, perhaps taking into consideration the caliber of individuals we will be witnessing, we'll be seeing here today from all over the world. Leaders of the United Nations, especially those involved with education, science and culture, writers, publishers, authors, literary critics, educationists, literature teachers, book enthusiasts, readers' clubs, all from home and abroad. So we have a very significant international presence at this very event. So it's all about the literati. And in a few minutes from now, we will be listening to the former President Abdul Salami Abubakar giving his keynote address. There on your screen a few moments ago, that was the Deputy Governor of River State, Mr. Tele Ikuru, in deep conversation with one of the leaders of society in River State. Perhaps it's books they are discussing. Of course, at this range, we can't say exactly what they may be talking about, but the event indeed is one of the initiatives aimed at resurrecting an interest in reading of books, particularly among the young people of Nigeria. And not just the young people, even the elderly, even the middle-aged, whatever age it is believed that when you read, your mind remains alert. And so it slows down the aging process of the mind. And how do you do that? It will be by virtue of reading at least one book a week. Maybe that might just be a very hard call for some, but then it's worth the effort when you take a look, when you consider the long-term benefits. And so today, it is the day of letters, the day of literature, the day for books, the day for book learning, the day for reading. And there is a very amazing quantum of literary material at this venue. And hopefully by the time this event is over, then there will be a renaissance of sorts for book learning, for reading. If not for Port Harcourt, if not for River State, then we're talking about Nigeria at large. We expect the chairman of the event, the former President Abdul Salami Abubakar, retired, will be giving the keynote address. Of course, the governor, the host of the event, Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi, will also be offering his address. And well, point of correction here, the main handover event will be conducted by former head of state, retired General Abdul Salami Abubakar, and the host of the event, Governor Rotimi Amechi, will be giving his own speech. But the keynote address, indeed, will be delivered by Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka. Lots of activities are going to be witnessed here today, and we are in for a very enlightening time
if you're not
as far as the world of literature, the world of books, the world of letters, the world of learning, the world of reading is concerned. I'm Charles Aruka, and on behalf of Channels Television, we welcome you to Port Harcourt World Book Capital 2014. In just a moment, we expect the event to hit the ground running, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Okay, we have our children here from a government school to perform the national anthem. And you're blocking the view, please. Thank you. Your Excellency, honored guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please may we all rise to the national anthem.
Well,
of the
we are
Federal
rising
Republic of
for the
Nigeria.
national anthem now to kick off the event formally, and indeed it is a children's orchestra that will be rendering the national anthem. A rendition of the national anthem by the children's orchestra. Everyone stood at attention while the anthem was going on. Quite significant here, the involvement of children in this program. Perhaps that is the population that is closest to books as far as reading is concerned. Perhaps the older people grow, the more distance they get from books. But at this time of life, it is the children who are closer to books as far as the reading culture is concerned. Well, that is the keynote speaker of the day, Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka. We know him to be a prolific author, multiple award winner, and internationally recognized writer of plays, poems, and of course prose, both fiction and non-fiction. We also have in the shot the former Minister of Education, Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. Of course, the host of the event, His Excellency Governor